The fashion world has always thrived on whispers, coded hints, and unexpected alliances, but nothing could have prepared fans for the sudden surge of speculation surrounding Jungkook and Balenciaga. What began as a quiet murmur across online forums has exploded into a full-blown frenzy, leaving ARMY and fashion insiders alike breathless with anticipation. The rumor that Balenciaga has chosen Jungkook for a special collaboration so sudden and so secretive that even industry veterans were caught off guard. There has been no official confirmation, no press release, no polished campaign imagery released to the public, only fragments, sightings, coincidences, and the electric pulse of possibility. It started with what seemed like an ordinary day. A photograph surfaced, Jungkook dressed in a sleek modern ensemble that bore the unmistakable aesthetic codes of Balenciaga. The oversized silhouette, the minimalist yet bold typography, the effortless fusion of streetwear and luxury. Fans noticed immediately. They always do. Within minutes, screenshots spread across social media platforms like wildfire. Comments flooded in. Was this a simple styling choice, or was it something more deliberate? The intrigue deepened when fashion insiders began to subtly react. A well-known stylist liked a post. A photographer reposted an old image of Jungkook wearing Balenciaga. A cryptic black-and-white story appeared on an account rumored to have ties with the brand. Nothing concrete, nothing official, yet everything felt intentional. And that is how the fashion world operates, through suggestion rather than declaration. Balenciaga is no stranger to controversy, reinvention, and cultural disruption. The brand thrives on shock value and unexpected pairings. Jungkook, on the other hand, is more than just a global pop icon. He represents a generational shift where music, fashion, and digital influence merge into one unstoppable force. His impact extends far beyond album sales and concert arenas. When he wears something, it sells out. When he appears somewhere, headlines follow. When he simply posts a casual photo, global traffic surges. So when whispers began suggesting that Balenciaga had quietly approached Jungkook for a collaboration, the rumor felt both shocking and inevitable at the same time. Shocking because it came without warning, inevitable because the synergy feels almost destined. Observers point out that Jungkook's recent style evolution aligns uncannily well with Balenciaga's modern identity. The clean monochrome palettes, the relaxed yet structured tailoring, the subtle defiance embedded in simplicity. Over the past year, Jungkook has experimented with silhouettes that blur the lines between casual and couture. He has stepped into a space where luxury is worn with effortlessness rather than extravagance. Could this be coincidence or preparation? Industry analysts speculate that if the rumor holds any truth, the collaboration would not be a simple ambassador role. It would likely be something more disruptive, perhaps a limited capsule collection, a co-designed streetwear line, or a campaign that redefines masculinity in high fashion. Balenciaga is known for its bold statements. Jungkook is known for quiet power. The contrast is compelling. The silence from both sides is what fuels the fire even more. In today's hyper-connected world, silence often speaks louder than announcements. If the rumor were completely unfounded, wouldn't it have been dismissed already? Yet there has been no denial. No clarification, only an expanding wave of speculation. ARMY, of course, has dissected every detail. They have compared fonts from recent photo shoots. They have analyzed airport outfits. They have examined lighting styles and background aesthetics. Some claim that Jungkook's recent visuals mirror the minimalist campaign style Balenciaga has favored. Others point out that certain creative directors have followed accounts connected to his team. Each observation adds another layer to the narrative. But beyond the surface excitement lies a deeper conversation about cultural power. Jungkook represents a new era of global influence. He is not confined to one industry. He transcends categories. For a luxury house like Balenciaga, aligning with someone who commands such organic global attention could signal a strategic shift toward authenticity over tradition. The potential collaboration, even as a rumor, has already generated measurable buzz. Social media engagement around Jungkook and Balenciaga keywords has surged dramatically. Fan art imagining campaign visuals has flooded timelines. Concept posters have emerged within hours. It feels less like speculation and more like collective manifestation. Fashion critics have begun weighing in cautiously. Some argue that the pairing makes perfect sense. Jungkook embodies youth, edge, and quiet rebellion, qualities Balenciaga often channels. Others wonder whether the collaboration, if true, would redefine the brand's public image. Jungkook's reputation is built on sincerity, discipline, and connection with fans. Balenciaga, meanwhile, has cultivated an aura of avant-garde unpredictability. Could these two worlds truly merge? Or would the fusion create something entirely new? There is also the emotional aspect. Jungkook's journey from trainee to global superstar is one defined by resilience and relentless growth. A collaboration with a powerhouse fashion house, if it happens, would symbolize yet another milestone in a career already filled with groundbreaking achievements. For fans who have watched him evolve, the possibility feels personal. It feels like witnessing history in real time. Yet it is important to remember that this remains a rumor. No official statement has been released. No confirmed campaign shoot has been announced. The fashion world often thrives on controlled leaks designed to test public reaction. Could this be one of those strategic whispers, a temperature check before a formal reveal? If so, the reaction has been overwhelmingly explosive. The internet has not merely responded, it has erupted. Discussions span continents. Trending tags rise and fall within hours. Digital billboards created by fans have appeared in major cities. The anticipation is tangible. Some insiders suggest that timing could be key. Balenciaga has historically unveiled unexpected collaborations during high-profile fashion weeks or cultural events. Jungkook, meanwhile, is known for surprising appearances and unannounced drops. The alignment of unpredictability between both parties only intensifies the speculation. Financial analysts note that even the rumor alone has marketing value. In an era where attention equals currency, the mere association between Jungkook and Balenciaga has generated priceless exposure. The question now is whether this momentum will culminate in confirmation or dissolve into myth. There is something undeniably magnetic about the idea of Jungkook stepping into the Balenciaga universe. One can imagine a campaign set against stark urban backdrops, Jungkook standing effortlessly in oversized tailoring, embodying quiet intensity. The imagery almost creates itself in the collective imagination. And yet, perhaps that is the true power of rumor. It invites the audience to co-create the narrative. It transforms passive consumers into active participants. Army are not just waiting, they are theorizing, designing, predicting. What makes this rumor particularly compelling is its plausibility. Unlike outlandish gossip, this pairing feels strategically sound. Jungkook's global appeal spans Asia, Europe, the Americas, and beyond. His fanbase is digitally engaged, loyal, and influential. For a brand aiming to remain culturally dominant, that level of organic reach is invaluable. At the same time, Jungkook has consistently chosen collaborations that align with his personal aesthetic and values. He does not attach his name lightly. If a partnership were to materialize, it would likely reflect mutual respect rather than mere commercial convenience. The fashion world watches closely, editors whisper, buyers speculate, stylists prepare mood boards just in case. The atmosphere feels charged like the calm before a runway show begins. Will there be a sudden announcement, a surprise campaign drop at midnight, a cryptic teaser posted without caption, or will the rumor quietly fade, leaving only fan-made visuals as evidence of what could have been? For now, the uncertainty is part of the thrill. Jungkook continues his activities with composed elegance, offering no hint, no confirmation, no denial. Balenciaga remains characteristically enigmatic. The rumor stands suspended in the air, intoxicating, powerful, unresolved. And perhaps that is what makes it unforgettable. Because whether or not this collaboration becomes reality, the very idea of Jungkook and Balenciaga together has already reshaped conversations in both music and fashion circles. It has proven once again that his influence transcends boundaries. It has demonstrated the magnetic pull of possibility. The world waits. Watching. Refreshing timelines. Analyzing every new appearance. Because if there is one thing history has taught fans, it is this. When something feels impossible yet perfectly aligned, sometimes it is only a matter of time before rumor transforms into reality. Until then, the speculation continues to burn bright, illuminating the undeniable truth at the center of it all. Jungkook remains a force capable of shaking industries with nothing more than a whisper.